CPL, well, it was a short stint because of his international duties here, but he has been bowling very impressively too. The other person that I want to talk about is Abid Ali. He's been knocking at the door. In fact, sometimes he's tried to punch it as well with good performances. Finally, he's got a break. You happy about it?
Yeah, I think so. I think if you are going to rate first-class cricket, and if you have players who've scored heavily, not in one season, but in the last 5 or 6 years, I think they've got to be given their due. And I think he's a determined individual. He may not be exciting as a one-day cricketer, but he gets the job done. You know, he's busy at the crease. He takes those singles. He's got solid temperament. He's got a ticker as well. And with Fakhr dwindling, you know, his form is still pretty patchy, and his technique is...
As you know, technique is not there.
Yeah.
What happens when you're out of touch as a batsman? You just try to spend time on the crease. And how do you spend time on the crease? Leaving the ball outside of... That's where he struggles. Either he goes all the way, or either he blocks. So there's no in-between for him. Again, learning curve for him.
And a learning curve, a big-time one, was for Pakistan in the summer in England at the World Cup. They had a seesaw kind of tournament, were in with a chance, was too late for them. Their batsmen, how would you assess this performance from them, apart from Babar Azam and Imad Wasim down the order? I mean, apart from that, you really don't see much there, Ramiz.
I think that the thing to like about the guys that you've got in the list is Babar Azam, because he's a classic. I mean, if you want to compare him to any Indian talent, you'd pick Babar Azam because he's got the style and quality, and you know that he'll get you runs against good bowling attacks. Imam is done exceedingly well. When he started off, I thought he'd be a struggling one-day cricketer. Not anymore. I think he's found a shape and a way to score runs in one days. Fakhr Zaman, I've got a big question mark over his ability. Haris Sohail in the middle order, left-hander, plays been extremely well, so he's a valuable addition.
As long as he's physically fit, Haris, he's immense talent.
Yeah.
We saw a couple of his innings in this previous World Cup this summer in England, and he was brilliant.
Yeah.
But again,
Expect that though you would be big hitters of the ball, but that's not the case. What it shows, like the percentage in boundaries, and Pakistan are like at the bottom of the table. Since 2017 Champions Trophy, which we always remind ourselves and think that is the pinnacle of where we got in the last 4 years in one-day internationals. I mean, this is something to worry about, and you'd expect that Pakistanis would be big hitters of the ball, but that's not the case. What's lacking?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite amazing actually, because you fit them in the T20 role, and they're the best side in the world, where you need 4s and 6s, where you need to hustle.
But it's a shorter format,
yeah,
easier format.
But this has been their issue for such a long time, and they do not seem to iron it out. I think it's how you position yourself as a batsman. You're trying to hit the big six, the big shot, and it has become a science. You know, power hitting is a science. You've got specialist coaches who develop power hitting in you. So maybe Pakistan need to think out of the box.
Yeah, there are a couple of big names in world cricket.
Sure.
I'm just not getting the names straight away, but their specials, their speciality is power hitting. So in PSL, we also struggled with power hitting. Not just one team, every team. A power hitting means a finisher, a banger as we call it, the Australians call it. Number 6, 7, 8, like Andre Russell type. I mean, he's phenomenal. You can't have another Andre Russell. But, something close to him would be ideal for Pakistan.
So somebody close to him maybe is from Faisalabad, and Asif Ali. Does he eat something different from the rest of the squad?
Asif Ali is the one guy who actually can be a banger. But again, he has to be very consistent. He has to change his techniques according to the opposition, according to the pitches. Like in England, his technique was same what he was doing in Pakistan, back foot, straight away back foot. But those spongy bounce wickets, you really have to change your technique, I reckon. You should be going on a front foot. And that's why he got a couple of good deliveries. And then, you got to play him every game to give him that confidence, although he's been through a lot. But I think now he probably will be a different player. He lost a bit of weight. He's looking lean. But he is the only power hitter who comes straight away into the mind if talk about Pakistan, Asif Ali.
Yeah, Door Dawandi or Asif Ali on song is what the people in Karachi would love to see. But for that to happen, the match needs to start first. And we're still hoping that the rain will relent. We'll take a very short break here on Straight Drive and be right back with a lot more.
I'm here for you.
You blew up the port of LA.
Look, we didn't exactly follow protocol. That's what we do.
I am the man. Bow down to the queen.
The greatest tag team in all of space and time. SmackDown Live!
Valor Club is in the building.
SmackDown Live is my yard now.
Still cloudy, but it looks a bit less miserable now in Karachi, and we hope that firstly, the rain needs to go away, and then the ground star. We're making a Herculean effort, superhuman to say the least, over the last 3 days, because rain has come in regular intervals here, and they're still trying, but at the moment, we can't do anything apart from just hoping that rain stops fast. Very warm welcome back to Straight Drive. We, of course, are continuing our journey on Straight Drive, the build-up of the first one-day international. And with us is a very special guest. A lot was said, and now you're finally here in Pakistan once again. Very warm welcome to Roshan Abisinghe.
Thank you, Soeb. I'm privileged to be here. I'm so happy to be here with the Sri Lankan team.
We saw your tweet as well. You were so overjoyed with, or overwhelmed rather, with the way the welcome was given to you at the airport.
Obviously, I mean...
you got to start before that, actually. When it boarded that Sri Lankan plane. And obviously, he was given from business class, he was shifted to first class.
First class,
and he had to pay back. This was really nice. Great marketing.
But anyway, it's good to be here.
I heard eventually the pilot brought him in the cockpit.
I didn't know that.
And the passenger survived.
Well done, Roshan, on doing that.
It's a new experience.
Now, on coming back to cricket now, how important is this series for Sri Lanka?
Well, as far as Sri Lanka is concerned, I see this and the Sri Lankans see it as, it's not payback, but it's a way of saying thank you. Because, if you look back, when Sri Lanka first got test status, Pakistan jointly supported Sri Lanka then. Before Sri Lanka had test status, there were lots of teams that used to come. And then 1996, when some top teams refused to come, Pakistan came. I mean, then an under-19 team came just after the unfortunate incident on the 21st of April. So it's a case of, repaying that help, and being a friend to Pakistan, because I believe they are desperate. This country is desperate for international cricket. I believe, sadly, they are starved. I mean, this is a great cricket nation. Let's not forget it. Some outstanding cricketers have come out of this nation. And this country deserves.
Yes, MCC off and running with 4.
Well, the bowler is supposed to give the batsman a bit of a workout. The only one getting it right now is Sahibzada Farhan behind the stumps.
Well, brings Ricky Clark on strike. He's been on fire with the bat. Let's see what he can come up with against the accurate Sammy.
That's what he can.
Well, that's just dismissive. He is hitting the ball rather well. Brings up the 166.
Look at the others. I mean, each one of them.
Extra cover.
No, that's not part of the package. That's live. That's a boundary of Darren Stevens' first delivery. And Pakistan continue on their merry way. After that catch from Samit Patel, you suddenly felt the MCC have a sniff. But already... It's a good shot. That is a wonderful shot. Straight into the stands. And as you can see down there, we've had a few high scores yesterday, a couple in the 115 variety. But today, it's already under threat in the opening game.
Yeah, 2 full tosses to start off with for Darren Stevens. Makes life a lot easier for the batsman when you don't use the facilities.
We haven't seen much of that. Darren Stevens comes round the wicket and he might just have picked him up. First ball! What a good bit of change-up from Darren Stevens. Comes round the wicket, change of angle going across the batsman. Anwar Ali not picking it, and Samit Patel, the safest pair of hands in Hong Kong.
Yeah, smart bowling there. I think he tried to bowl the leg cutter there. Anwar Ali getting a little bit of a leading edge. And Samit Patel taking the second catch of the game for him.
Oh, I think Stevens a little unlucky there. He angled it across the batsman. Got a guideline here in sixes cricket for the wide. The umpires follow that very stringently. Good fielding on the boundary. Samat Patel really setting an example for the rest of his players. 2 catches already. He's been agile, he's been athletic. Stevens back over the wicket. Of all the all-rounders Pakistan have, Mohammad Sami not really known for his prowess with the willow, and it's showing there.
Yeah, I think they tried Sohail Khan yesterday and who failed miserably trying to get the ball away, so I guess they've tried to shuffle it up, give Mohammad Sami perhaps a go.
Did I say something? Did I say something? Oh dear me. Oh dear me. Sure, lad. Sure. Mohammad Sami's out there batting and not listening to me.
Well, the way he reacted to that one, I think might be listening to you out there. He's gone, well, hold on a minute. Got them, I'll show you. You might have heard it, boy. Might be listening.
As he's showing it to us
today. Out there. He's
That's
gone,
a serious
well,
shot over mid-off. My apologies, Mohammad Sami. That was a wonderful shot. Now, there you have it. That's the first set of games.
As he's showing it to us today. That's a serious shot over mid-off.
My apologies, Mohammad Sami. That was a wonderful shot. Now, there you have it. That's as I mentioned. First set of games we have. 8 teams. The first 4 we mentioned to you. And then round robin, second round robin format will again be ranked. And not as simple as I mentioned, or the cup, depending on how they again, in a sense, first 4 games of in a round robin, a second round robin format will again be ranked and either go into the plate or the cup, depending on how they finish in these first 4 games of today. Can Ricky Clark make up for that dropped catch with a good over here? They need a good over. Pakistan could easily get to 110, 115. They want to keep that in check. Can Ricky Clark make up for that dropped catch with a good over here? They need a good over. Pakistan could easily get to 110, 115. 4 deliveries to go. Check.
Just slashed away there. Too much width on offer from Ricky Clark.
4 deliveries to go.
Just opens the face on contact. Just slashed away there. Too much width on offer from Ricky Clark. Just opens the face on contact.
Lovely change up from Ricky Clark. Need a few more of those.
Yeah, smart bit of bowling there. Back of the hand, slow ball by Ricky Clark. He's an experienced campaigner, has been around for a long time, Ricky.
Need a few more of those.
And showing in his spell here today. Yeah, smart bit of bowling there. Back of the hand, slow ball by Ricky Clark.
They're really getting through this quickly,
He's an experienced campaigner, has been around for a long time, Ricky.
That has been hit high.
In his spell here today.
It's going to be touch and go. It's go. They're really getting through this quickly, aren't they? Just over Jordan Clark. That well, if you see it's Jordan Clark, you pretty much know that it's going to be touch and go. It's go. No matter what he does. Just over. Terrible time. Just over Jordan Clark. Well, if you see it's Jordan Clark, you pretty much know that the odds are in the favour of the batsman, no matter what he does. Just had a... And again, Farhan's having a party. Early morning party. 100 up, 106, 218, 217. And again, Farhan's having a party. Early morning party.
The one he manages to get over mid on.
106, 218,
this is live. Boy, that is a biggie. That's having a look at the ball before the one he manages to get over mid on.
And that expression, I think, sums it all up.
That is a biggie.
That young man is a Pakistan supporter. They are loving it. And that expression, I think, sums it all up. Pakistan bring up the...
Experienced heads have really been leading the way. Shannon Stewart, he's been incredible. Who are you expecting to, deliver a little bit more today?
Oh, I think